Chef Madana, and I'd like to help you explore the passion that I have for cooking. I came to Hawaii about 40 years ago, and so for the last 30 years I've had an international catering business based here in Hawaii, and we've gone all over the world sharing vegetarian and vegan food with the world. So one of the reasons that I got into this was because I wanted to eat healthy and fresh, and my friends wanted to eat healthy and fresh. So I started experimenting and looking at cultures around the world that have lots of vegetarian food. Now, one of the reasons people come to me and say, well, I thought about being vegetarian or vegan, but what about the protein? And is it going to taste bland? And so my goal was to have people have delicious, healthy food, but also things that were simple and easy to make. Whether you think of yourself as someone who can cook or not, you should be able to make all these recipes really quick and simple. So address the idea of protein. Today we're going to be working with garbanzo beans. Now, garbanzo beans have come in many names. You might hear chickpeas, sisi beans, Bengal chana, but it's all the same. Now, these I got are organic from a can, but you can also, and when I'm doing a small quantity, it makes it quick and easy. But if you're doing a large quantity, you can buy them dry, you soak them overnight, drain and rinse them, and put them in water and boil them till they're tender. So it's simple, it's just a little more time consuming. So we're going to make this quick and easy for you today. So we're going to start out with a delicious curry chickpea stew. So I have my water boiling here, and I'm going to add just a little bit of Himalayan sea salt to bring out the flavors in all our vegetables. Today I'm using a spicy curry blend. So that's up to you if you want it spicy or milder, your choice, because this is your palate. Okay, so now I have some really nice red bliss potatoes here. I'm going to add those in. And I have some exquisite heirloom carrots. They are just beautiful. I couldn't resist using these. And then I have some beautiful organic fresh green beans. Add those. Now, the reason I add these three vegetables is they take longer to cook. So I start with those. I'm just going to put them down into the water and cover it and let it come back to a boil. Doesn't take long. So while we're waiting for this, we're going to, today I said we're going to use garbanzo beans. We're actually going to use garbanzo beans three ways. We're going to start with our appetizer, which is a hummus that I'm going to make now. We'll have our entree as a curry, and believe it or not, we're going to make our dessert out of garbanzo beans. So that'll be a nice surprise. So for the hummus, I just make it very simple. It's going to be oil-free. A lot of hummus has a lot of oil. We're trying to make a healthy version of this. So I have my garbanzo beans, and proportions are up to you. If you want to use more of a flavor, less. So I'm just going to add the garbanzo beans into the food processor. And I have some sun-dried tomatoes soaking. A lot of times when you get the sun-dried tomatoes, they're in lots of oil. So we got the dried tomatoes, and I soak them in water, and that will give us the liquid that will help blend our hummus. And then I have a little spice blend here. It's lots of different spices. You can put thyme, marjoram, rosemary. You can put Italian spices. You can put a jalapeno. You can put any flavors you want. Sort of like a blank canvas for your own creativity. So I'm going to add this in. Just going to give it. That was quick and easy. So we're just going to put our hummus into the bowl. And if you want it to be thinner, you can just add a little bit more water. I just like a nice thick texture because we're also going to be able to spread it on bread and dip of our vegetables in. It makes it nice and hearty. So, just going to put it on our plate. Now on our plate I have some fresh vegetables and I have some nice breads. So if you have any of your guests that are gluten-free, they'll be able to eat the fresh vegetables. Our curry continues to cook. We're going to make a dessert. Now I told you this is going to be an unusual dessert because we're going to use garbanzo beans. We're not actually using the beans, but we're using what's called aqua faba. Aqua faba is actually the water that you pour off the cans of beans. So normally you would open a can of beans and just discard that, but you're throwing away a hidden jewel. So what I did with the aqua faba was I put it in the mixer and put a little bit of sugar and some strawberry jam for flavor. You can put vanilla, you can put almond flavor, whatever you would like. And I just turned it on and walked away for about 15 minutes. And when I came back, there was something very amazing. There was this beautiful whipped cream. Somewhere between a whipped cream and meringue. And you can also, once you make this, you can bake it. And it does turn into nice crunchy meringues. But I thought with our beautiful tropical fruit today, a light whipped cream would be beautiful. Beautiful. Everything looks lovely. So now that the potatoes and the beans and carrots have become tender, I'm going to add some cauliflower. This is cauliflower in here. And I always like to add a little red bell pepper. It's just a beautiful pop of color. So we're going to put the red bell pepper in. We'll stir these in so the colors and the flavors all marry together nicely. So we've got the beautiful curry powder with the saffron color of turmeric, which is also very, very healthy. They're finding so many health benefits of curcumin in the curry powder, which is in the turmeric itself. That's what gives it that beautiful yellow color. Now, if you like it a little bit spicier, I'm going to just grate up a little bit of ginger here. It's a fancy little ginger grater. And if you don't have one of these wonderful ginger graters, you can just grate it on a real fine setting of your own grater. So we're just going to put this little bit of ginger in here just to give it a nice extra little kick. So like I said, that's up to you. You can put chilies in if you like it really hot. And then the last thing, now that it's almost done, I'm going to add our main ingredient, which are the garbanzo beans, or chickpeas. The first time I ever had chickpeas was at someone's wedding, and they had a salad. It was an Italian wedding, and they had a salad that had chickpeas in it. And I was like, what are these? And I immediately fell in love. They were just wonderful. So with this stew, you can use it two ways. If you put lots of water, and you can even cut your vegetables a little smaller, it becomes a delicious soup. But if you cook it with less water, it makes a nice sauce, and it becomes more of a stew. So it's looking like just about one more minute, and it'll be done. We'll get ready to plate that. And I like to serve my curry with some nice rice. All that juice can get soaked up into the rice. So today I made a nice nutty brown basmati rice, which is full of flavor and very, very delicious and nutritious. And it's not as starchy as other rices. So you'll see that how the grains are very individual. So it's even a healthier rice for it. This looks beautiful. And that was quick and easy. So we just got to plate this up. So now we have our entree. It's vibrant, it's colorful, it's delicious, it's full of flavor, super nutritious, and you do not have to worry about lack of protein. These lovely garbanzo beans that we've added to our stew today. Some of that nice sauce in there to go with the rice. Some of our beautiful heirloom carrots. So here we have a beautiful, vibrant super colorful, delicious meal made from start to finish with chickpeas. That was quick and easy, and something your family, your guests, your friends, anyone would enjoy. And it's beautiful, nutritious, and it's healthy and fresh, and all those wonderful adjectives that we love to hear about our food. And even if you're not a chef, even if you've never cooked before, guaranteed this is so simple and easy, you could put it together in less than a half hour. So enjoy. Aloha. Thank you.